Let's go to sleep then to the next day. Go to sleep. The bed is comforting if a bit run down, still you've earned a rest. Let's see what we dream. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you a moment for the world to fall away. That's cool.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Everywhere.
Recorded in you forever on Ferrotape.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the potted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Sad.
You can never forget this shit.
Erase them. The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
Still, doesn't mean that even if it would be repeating, it wouldn't be beautiful.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Yeah, guess so.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
That's a good question. That's kind of like the idea that you'll go insane if you keep going like this. As in endless names of the world, an address book you are. As in, if you think about how many cases is done, more like anyone would get a burnout if they do way too much all the time. At least I'd say pretty much anyone. Maybe there's some miracle people that wouldn't get a burnout doing some difficult work all the time and more solving more cases than on average would be. So doing the extra, going for the extra mile all the time, just trying to do everything. A little bit that I'm doing here too, in a sense of, for example, the lost people cases. Okay, it's not enough that we're solving a murder case. Let's go for this doing too. Hey, are you missing someone? I want to do everything all the time. It's like doing so much stuff that you can forget about the bad stuff. Just all the time on the move, on the doing all the crazy stuff. So wouldn't be a surprise if at some point something like that would happen, or what kind of happened. And that's why we don't remember almost anything.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks crossing names off your lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Why? What happened to her? Has she just left us, or is it that she actually even died because of us at some point? I would feel that it's more logical that she actually just left us and isn't spending time with us anymore, but yeah.
'Cause only love can break your heart.
That's for certainty. Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Aw, that's sad. You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Well, at least our volition is good. We can do it for the city. Do it for the win, says Shivers. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time. Just 3 different reasons. Solve it. Put everything together. Nice little puzzle. I do like puzzles, so yeah, I would like that. Do it for the wind. I like wind too, to be honest. And just, you can do it. Do it for the city. Open your eyes. It looks like we're supposedly sitting somewhere, but I don't see where we're sitting. So that's the main problem there. I guess on the floor, but it looked like we were higher, but maybe not then nonetheless. Let me just at least equip rather this thing in the hand. The thought, yes. Date of birth generator. Let's see. That's really not useful. -1 difficult to do all physique passives. I guess that's not too bad, like all the passive checks for all the physical thingies. Not, I think, the ones that I actually roll for, but all the physical, like, passive checks would be better. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. The logic raised to 4 isn't useful, though. You were born in the year 07, in the last year of the Communion Revolution, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope. One can hope to have some hope. This is 37 minutes, so not too long either. So, ready for a new day, are we? Let's at least see if Kim is around. Low morale, but points into volition. There's a couple of certain things I definitely want to do then when we go and start doing the morning things forward. That's a certainty. Tell about the traps, and there was a dead body, so that's a pretty big thing to go and resolve. And tell to the person that has been harmed by that. Hello, Kim. Why can't I talk to you? Good morning. Good morning to you too.
Yes?
Alright. Nothing that I can exactly tell you right now, but come. There's something I have to show you, okay? I kind of wish that you would have been able to tell me something too, but I explored a little bit around here, you know, Kim, but a lot that I didn't. Oh, passive check. You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling, it passes quickly. Ah. Should come back when it's snowing in here, alright? I'll remember that when it snows. Yeah, it was this area. Exactly this area. The computer is definitely starting to get a little bit slower, but I would like to at least go through this stuff yet, still. Because for obvious reasons. I did come into the right place, right? No, I came to the wrong location. No. Should have been here. Yeah, but maybe from here. Yeah. Ugh, just trying to figure out again, like, how did I go around these places? Kim, see what I found. A man lies on the broadwalk, his limp bent and neck turned in a natural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits, his scrambled hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Hold on. The lieutenant leans over the corpse and examines his face. Two glassy eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life. Looks like he's been dead for a while. I'm surprised no one has found him before you came along. He stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket. Who is this man? Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. He looks out the way you came. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think? A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself, you know who it is. We know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk. The woman you met at the book stand? He looks at the bundle of flesh and rags lying on the ground. Why do you think it's her husband? The library guard, he was supposed to return a book. I can't see a book. The lieutenant pats his pockets. So he took the book to the library and then came back and thought, I'll have one. I'll have one drink before I get home. Indeed. Just one drink. I have my cool jacket on. I took the book to the library. I've earned it. The view from the lookout is beautiful. It's a nice place to come and drink, but... Damn it, he's definitely someone's husband. The lieutenant points at the golden ring on the man's left hand, the flesh around it swollen and pale. So what do you think happened here? Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the broadwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for the bench, he'd be alive. Indeed. Do you think he was drunk? Point at the bottle. Oh yes, the lieutenant nods. What about the alcohol poisoning and liver failure? Some symptoms are acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusions, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure. I agree. What about the kebab? What about it? The deceased ate some kebab, he shrugs. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box. Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab. Could it be related to the luncheon? Would be highly doubtful. No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad accident unrelated to the murder case. Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? Two suspicious deaths is such a short time frame. You're right, connecting if the lynching is a stretch. Without any future evidence, yes. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous. They'll seal this place off after a news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away, all it does keeps the city council's hands clean. He smiles sourly. Right, conclude. It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still the question of identifying the body. What should we do with him? From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle. Hold on, what about the field autopsy? A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I agree. I still have to ask questions though. I'd say we should just write down head trauma and leave it at that. Let's keep this detour as short as possible. The sooner we get back to finding Ruby, the better. You're right, I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, I don't see anything like that. Good call. The guys that at processing can take care of the rest. But we found him, we should finish this, take the case. Alright, we've already examined the library card. Let's call the Jamrock library from the Kinema, see if we can learn anything about this Pili mission. And while we're at it, we should also call the station, let them know that we're taking the keys. Alrighty, a couple of things to take into consideration. Let's at least check this. A big wine canister, it's open and empty. Moonshine probably, smells like tasty fermentation. Is that what he had in the bottle? Maybe. A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make a broad walk habitable. The tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. Crowbar. Where are you when I need you? Or pry bar. What? I'm so used to crowbar. Postcard. Woohoo! I should really read the postcards that I haven't read yet though. There's quite a few that I haven't read yet. Let me explore those areas then properly later, I'd say. Because we have this body now, and I would like to anyways return to the zoologist. So let's do that stuff quickly now first and foremost, I'd say. That should be an alright idea. Even if it's quite a walk, as in quite of a run. Quite of a run distance. Hello, good morning to you all. Good morning. Goddamn long distance to run. But that's how it is, ain't it? I guess I can check this quickly again, but I assume there's nothing new. Okay. I checked them, nothing more. Good. I was just wondering that should I be checking them even more often? Or is that enough? And apparently it's enough that I checked them once. Okay, almost back to civilization, so to speak, as in... Oh dear. Okay. What the heck are you guys doing?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man with "bis" written on his back.
If I were a real skull right now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, "Fuck the world."
Snazzy shit ripped skull mobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads, scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
He agrees.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
He steps in.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
He turns to his companion. Was it a good idea of the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that, just leave. You can always come back later on your own terms. No, Turret, it's fine. Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
You have to be like...
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
Just have to censor that word for some reason.
The
so
part
to
of the
speak.
presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
But you wanna be... these skulls people are more than an authority, they're the deities. The deities, who are the skulls? I don't know, what kind of cop are you? I'm so glad you asked. The question was rhetorical, he replies, raising his open hand. The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmarin. The nastiest bunch of psychos ever, checking carriages and getting into high-speed chases. Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger and famous for their own non-verbal modus operandi. Non-verbal? If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word. The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he has witnessed through the sight of his firearm. They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Shamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles. Oh, I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are fresh, aggressive. Do you know anything about the murder that took place here? Point to the yard. Murder? A man was hanged in the backyard of the Berlin in rags. Yeah, sure, we're glad we'll tell you anything we know about it. He clears his throat. It was a man. Also, he was hanged. Anything else? He was hanged from a tree. I mean, duh. These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along. True. Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything? What does that mean? Fucking philosophy, man. You can do aggressive shit with philosophy, justify shit. Like murder or wasting your life away. What's with the jackets? What about them? Why does your jacket have the pst written on it? The blonde youth. Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character, and I do like the piss. The verse piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world, with things being defined as they seem, not as they are, and I guess it's also about communal spirit or the future and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you got to admit it catches the eye, and since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on its attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message. What? What I mean by this is we all are business, and that the world is inherently meaningless. Well, what about you then, dark-haired dude? Why do you have "fuck the world" written on your jacket? Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as a kinship. Considering we have had a love that we've lost and has broken our heart, well, it's kind of funny starting to talk about that obsession. But was our love also an obsession? The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it. I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely? To catch a wish, you need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though, blow it up, you get more fish in a shorter time, and for time is for the essence and fleeting ever so quickly. Fleeting ever so quickly. One must think of a way to fuck the full world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Okay? Because when one fuck everything, he fucks nothing, and that to me feels glorious, sticking your dick into the void. Okay? Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops? Hey Kim, lower your voice. Yes. Do you think it's a coincidence? What is? There are two of us and two of the jackets. The lieutenant looks confused. What are you implying? Which one would you wear? I'm not sure I understand you, detective. Are you more of a physicist or a fuck the world kind of guy? Neither. Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise. Fine, if only to the end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think physicist is the stronger of the two statements. That works. I feel more like the fuck the world kind of guy. Seems about right, the lieutenant remarks. Especially considering your heroic exit attempts. That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there. So are we done here, or? One of the jacket owners asked impatiently. You don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you? Yeah, not sure about that. But we guess we can try at some point. Do you guys know Cinder the Skull? The young man eyes glaze over as he remarks in a voice filled with longing. Oh yeah, Cinder's right, proper skull. Yeah, the other guy lights up too. A true artist for the future, just like Arno van Eyck. By the way, if you see Jindy gave her our records, he adds, returning from whatever void he was just visiting. Odd. There isn't a hint in hating them. It's like they're pissed and fuck the world out some kind of moral obligation. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient towards them. Surprisingly so. Why aren't there more skulls in Martinez? To Union trust their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. The lieutenant replies instead. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here. Apart from the Union themselves, of course. Yeah, don't worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit. Yeah, we are. The young man exchanges approving nods. Exchanges approving nods. Who's Van Eyck? Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized. A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice as if looking for something lost ages ago. It's probably the woman that I actually saw, but I didn't want to talk yet. She bends until her right ear touches the frozen water. She listens to it crack slowly. "44 though, probably. So, hey, I'm only 42. Holy shit, that's even older than I thought," he bursts out laughing. "You're a fucking ancient man. So you're saying I'm an old man?" Yep, he nods enthusiastically. Old as fuck. Yeah, man, it's like at death's door. No wonder you know nothing about the future. You won't be there. Judging by that Van Eyck is some sort of musician or killer. Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the Skulls or not? Yay, breakthrough. We're not franchise Skulls. We're not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. And what makes you think that the organization would accept you? Because we can be just as psycho and vicious, you'll see. Oh, you'll see for sure once we're in it. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you. You don't feel very scared. Are you sure Skull would say that? He looks confused. Well, yeah, I mean, we're only saying practice things for now, so we don't mean no harm to the Skulls brand or to you. This is definitely something the Skulls would say, but we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls brand in any way. On the contrary, we're just here to market it. So you're just pretending to be as nasty and vicious as the Skulls. Hey, we can be just as hard, like pavement on top of pavement, or a brick on top of another brick. Or a grave on top of a grave. These kids have the vocabulary, but might be missing a brain. Wouldn't a grave on top of a grave be just a big hole? What's hard about holes? Filling them up, baby. Enough about this gallery then. He throws a longing glance at the kinema. They're just off-brand Skulls. I hope I can talk to them again. I'm pretty sure I can. I can increase my health like just a little bit. So I think it's worth it. Let's just quickly see. I think I had at least that one new thing, right? The new jacket. Yeah. Yeah. New jacket. New jacket it is. And this stuff. Don't think there's anything more, to be honest, but hey. Minus half-life. Yes, that's not good. That's not what I need. Okay, let's go. Can't I? Aw. I thought that I could still. It was 42% chance, so I was wishing I could have. Maybe I have to do this first, but probably then can't. That sucks. Thought completed. Searchlight division. Clear-eyed pursuit of truth. I have so goddamn much perception. You've sharpened your senses by being on the lookout for missing persons. Now you notice more of what's happening around you. Perhaps when you're done with this case, you can join the Searchlight division of the RCM and find everyone Julian that's ever gone missing without a trace. There's undoubtedly a backlog of such cases, because you never know, a missing person could be just around the edge, barely out of sight. Cool.
That ride is fucking lightning.
The young man exclaims.
Hey! Look who it is! Shrunken cop head material.
Let's try to do this. Ask the jackets for yourself and the lieutenant. Okay, I didn't even look what that was actually. Oh, failure still. That's fine. These guys aren't scary. You are not scary. I have nothing to work with here. It's either begging or bullying or both. Just ask him maybe. Gentlemen, I need your jackets. Why? Point at your clothes. Look at this shit I'm wearing. Yeah, like you said, total shit. What about it? There's a spark of sympathy in the good side. Leather would be such a cool look on me. The lieutenant looks down at his bomber jacket and shrugs, obviously content with his uniform. Please. Fuck it, I don't deserve a cool jacket. I suck. Fine, fuck it. The young man takes his jacket off. Here, take it then. I can't handle this chat shit. It's true, he simply can't. It's called empathy. Wow, I did not see that coming. You better wear that jacket with pride. Fuck that, you're not getting mine. The other one snaps at you. My dad's lawyer in La Delta. He'll have your badge. No, he won't. The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation. The lieutenant is slightly amused by the situation. Wait, world fucker, you got a rich dad? World fucker. No, he looks startled. He's like a volunteer lawyer, total bitch. City's law and dust dishes. You know what, cop? Fuck you. That's not what this is about. You're not getting my jacket. Fuck him. We don't need his rich dad's jacket anyway. Turn to Kim. This is what I wanted to say anything. Fuck it. We don't need the other one. You said you're more of a peasant kind of guy, so I got the jacket for you. I'm not wearing that jacket. Why not? You could really raise hell. Go undercover. Hard. I don't think this case requires us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jacket will be useful at all. Still, it's good to know that we have it should the need arise. The need will not arise. You don't know. Look at this cute shit. The dark-haired youth points at you, then turns to his friend. How can we become skulls if you go around fraternity with cops? Let's get the fuck out of here before anyone sees us. Fuck, I'm sorry, man. He hangs his head in shame. I just don't like confrontations, that's all. How can you be into that then if you don't like confrontations? Plus one trauma. Less authority though. Still, it is kind of a cool jacket, you know. Oh dear. Alright, well, I think I have to be ending here, sadly. Even if I would love to go future, but sometimes it just have to end. Sadly true. At least there's a lot that I know I want to do next time. Especially with the corpses and talking to people who were missing people. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed some more of the Disco Elysium. I'll see you for more next time around. So, thank you for watching. Bye bye. To be continued with Kira Rusha next time in Disco Elysium. See you all then.